Hey old school wrestling fans, today I'll be reviewing WWE's Ultimate Edition Fan Takeover Hulk Hogan and also the Elite Collection Series number 96 by Mattel from 2022. I got both of these off Amazon. I paid $31.99 for the Fan Takeover and $21.99 for the Series 96. Time to open them up. Alright, so first up we got the Ultimate Edition. This figure is just over 7 inches tall. Articulation, leg, upwards, outwards, upper thigh, double jointed at the knee, swivel the boot. Angle does have a joint, but it takes a lot of effort to swivel it back. And pivoting the ankle side to side is next to nothing. Do have toe movement. Waist, swivel, and inner chest here has a great bit of movement. Arms, upwards, outwards, upper arm, double jointed in the elbow, sole of the wrist, hand. You can even rotate these wrist straps here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Now with the Ultimate Edition, you do get a little bit of extra articulation with these sockets here, but in my opinion, it's like next to nothing, and there's really nothing to be gained from that. And head being on the ball joint, you get your typical movement, not much up and down. As far as appearance goes, I'd say it's pretty good. This is supposed to be Hulk Hogan as he is seen in WrestleMania 9 before and during the event. With that said, notice his physique is a little smaller. Instead of 24-inch pythons, you got 22-inch pythons here. Hulk Hogan is no longer in his physical peak at this point. And for that reason, I also got the Series 96. His biceps are bigger in comparison. So I'm hoping to kind of make a hybrid of the two, mixing and matching head sculpts and accessories to make the ultimate 80s and early 90s Hulk Hogan, the way I remember him. This figure also sports detailed sweatbands and also brighter reddish knee pads. The figure even has a head sculpt that has his black eye, as seen in WrestleMania 9. Accessories, you'll get a total of 3 head sculpts, 4 pairs of hands, a t-shirt, a weightlifting belt, a bandana, and the winged eagle belt. Now on to Series 96. This figure is exactly 7 inches tall, so there's actually a slight discrepancy between the two, with the Fan Takeover being just slightly taller. Articulation is just about the same, with the exception that there is no toe movement, and the ab articulation is different, and there's no extra arm sockets. Appearance-wise, this Hulk Hogan figure is perfect to me. I could not ask for a better Hulk Hogan figure. With the old Jakks Pacific line, I used to complain that the figures were too pale in comparison to their real-life counterparts, but here they finally got it right. This Hulk Hogan is dark. I mean, he's looking crispy almost, fresh out of the tanning bed. This head sculpt in particular is just amazing. I mean, it really captures the essence of Hulk Hogan back in those days. I mean, just look at his eyes and his face. It's like he could just come alive.
Just look at these eyes, brother. I got the power of Hulkamania to run through me, and we're about to run wild, and we're about to declare war on everyone in the entire WWF.
The mold and the structure of this figure is also just awesome. He's just so beefy and meaty and just really got those 24-inch pythons. And the way the articulation works with the sculpting, it just all fits so well. If I had to be absolutely nitpicky about anything, it might be these wristbands. I don't like the way they did it on the Fan Takeover either. You can twist these. I mean, maybe some people might like that because you can maybe change them out or something. I don't know. But here they're painted on and it's like, you know, like it or not, that's the way it is. As far as accessories go, some of you may have questions. I sure did. I mainly watched Hulk Hogan from 89 to early 83. So I didn't recognize what this was. I had to do some research and look up some old videos. So this is the war bonnet and the license plate that he wore in a promo on September 4th, 1988. It was when it was first seen, when he declared war against Ted DiBiase, and he also later wore it with his match against Bad News Brown and a couple other appearances. I think most people agree the idea was a little silly. I sure think it is, and it looks silly. But for what it is, the items are, you know, well done. I mean, they look pretty good. You got the Hulkster logo written on it. There is some slight overpaint there. That's fine. Basic paint on the license plate. You also get 3 pairs of hands. The Hulk Rules bandana is the best. That's another reason why I got this figure. I really wanted to have that. And of course, what would Hulk Hogan be without his cross? Hulk Hogan was easily one of my top 5 favorite WWF wrestlers. Whenever I get around to doing some old school stop motion videos, these are the only figures that I really need. All I'm really missing now is just a Hulk Rules shirt, which I'll have to get from the Survivor Series Hulk Hogan. But these have just about every accessory combination that I need. I can just make a hybrid and swap out head sculpts and hands and t-shirts as I see fit. A lot of people say the fan takeover Hulk Hogan is bad, and it is kind of bad. But, you know, with the accessories, that's what I needed. I mean, you gotta have a Hulk Hogan with a pointing finger, and I needed a championship belt. And sure, why not? The Hulkamania t-shirt's cool too, the Hulkamania bandana's cool, so why not? Combine it all together, you're good. And that wraps up my review. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and check me out on Patreon because toys are hella expensive. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.